Online gaming in the Philippines, it's been exploding, right? Like massive growth, tons of money flowing in. But
It's been a bit of a Wild West, to be honest.
yeah, Wild West is a good way to put it. And now it's led to this whole POGO situation.
POJOs, yeah. Philippine offshore gaming operators, they've
Hmm.
been everywhere in the news.
Exactly, and not always for the right reasons. And right at the heart of it all, we've got this woman, Alice Guo.
This is a fascinating case.
Yeah, she claims she's a victim, wants to testify, but get this, she's requesting an executive session.
Which is very unusual. You usually see that for really sensitive stuff.
Exactly, like whistleblower level stuff, right?
Mhm.
So today we're diving into this ABS-CBN news piece from September 24th.
Let's try to unpack this Alice Guo situation, figure out what's going on.
Yeah, who is she? What's she alleging? I mean, what could be so explosive that it needs this level of secrecy? Well, this is going to be interesting.
Definitely. Ready to dive in.
Let's do it. So, first things first. Who is Alice Guo? The article, I don't know about you, but I didn't get a whole lot of background on her.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? They're really keeping her background close to the chest.
Yeah, makes you wonder why.
Could be a few reasons, right?
Nah.
Maybe it's about protecting her while investigations are ongoing. Or maybe, and this is just me speculating, they're building suspense.
Oh, for sure. Like drip feeding information to keep everyone hooked.
Exactly.
It's working, by the way. But it also makes you think, right? How much does not knowing about her color, how we see her claims?
It's huge. Human nature, right? We start filling in the blanks ourselves. We make assumptions.
Totally. If we knew she was, say, a high-level executive in one of these POGO companies, we might think, okay, is she trying to save herself?
Exactly. Or if she's like an investor who lost a lot of money, we might see things differently again.
For sure. Without that background, it's like, who do we believe?
And that is why how this whole thing is being handled is so interesting. It's strategic.
Totally agree. And speaking of strategic, let's talk about how she frames herself. I mean, those words, they're quoted directly, isa po akong victim.
Powerful stuff.
Right, and the fact that she says it in Filipino, not English.
It's a direct appeal to the Filipino people.
Mm,
You know, it humanizes her. It puts a face on the issue.
exactly. It's like she's saying, this is happening here to us.
It's very clever from a communication standpoint.
It really is. But it also makes you wonder, a victim of what exactly?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
They don't really say in the article, do they?
No, they leave us hanging. Is it about the money laundering accusations that have been flying around?
Right, everyone's been talking about that. Or could it be something even darker? I mean, there have been whispers about human trafficking, exploitation, that sort of thing.
It's all speculation at this point.
Hmm.
But that's what makes the executive session so intriguing, right?
Because it has to be something serious, right?
Exactly. They don't usually call those unless there's a real risk to the witness or the information is incredibly sensitive.
Exactly. They're usually trying to protect someone or something.
So whatever Guo knows, it must go pretty high up.
This could be huge. Like if she has evidence, names, dates.
It could bring the whole house of cards down.
Exactly. So, okay, let's say she does spill the beans in this executive session. What then?
Well, then things get really interesting. It depends on what she reveals, of course,
Hmm.
and who she implicates.
Right, and how credible her evidence is.
Exactly. But if even half of the rumors about the POGO industry are true, this could have huge ramifications.
Absolutely. This could trigger investigations, new regulations, the whole nine yards.
And it makes you think, how did we get here? How did an industry, any industry, become so shrouded in controversy?
That's the thing, isn't it? This goes beyond just online gaming. This is about transparency, accountability, and the responsibility we all share in making sure businesses are operating ethically.
Absolutely. It's a
Yeah.
reminder that we can't just sit back and let things happen.
Yeah.
We have to ask questions, demand answers, and hold those in power accountable.
Couldn't have put it better myself. So, folks, keep your eyes on this Alice Guo case. It's a tangled web, but we're committed to unraveling it because the truth matters, and when it comes out, we'll be here to dive deep.